Yo! Fellas! Let's freaking get busy. What's going on, fellas? Let me turn the audio down a little bit. What's going on, fellas? We got Bitcoin with another rejection off 25K and another bounce this morning. Oh, man. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down. Hold on. Hold on. Another rejection this morning, man. It's crazy, dude. They keep bringing it up to this 25K level, keep bringing it down, keep making a higher low, and then sending it back up. There is some big whale who really does not want to break 25K right now, but it seems like it's almost like a battle right now. It's a battle between two whales. There's a whale that seems bigger than the 25K whale that keeps buying it up at higher prices every time we dump, and then there is that 25K whale that keeps selling it off. Which whale will win? I don't know. Is it CZ versus BlackRock? I don't know what's going on here now. What's going on? Terrence, what's going on, buddy? That dude that mashes the skip button? Who mashes the skip button, man? Let's see. Need a bull whale to smash 25K? I think the bull whale is building their long. Hey, me personally, I just opened up another long right before the stream, and I'll show you guys what I'm looking at right now. Another higher low. It's like clockwork here. Pick a song and stick with it. Ruin my morning dump. we were getting a little sexy, right? We were getting a little jazzy. We were getting kind of amped up. We couldn't choose our mood this morning. Guys, I cleaned my coffee maker this morning, or yesterday, and I used white vinegar to clean it, right? Because that's what they say to do. Use vinegar to clean the damn coffee machine. And what happened? Okay, I rinsed it through 3 times, like they said. Okay, and I made a nice cup of Joe this morning. I sat down. I was like, let's look at some charts. Okay, let's look at some damn charts. And guess what? It tasted like pure vinegar mixed with coffee, bro. That shit was disgusting. Shit was absolutely disgusting. And I just left it there in disgust. And that's pretty much what we did. So we are here. We are all watered up. And we're ready to rock and roll. Let's look at some charts, though. The taste. It tasted absolutely disgusting, man. Let's see. Let's freaking get busy. Let's get busy, man. Wayne said I packed my bags this weekend. I want to win. Wayne said I packed my bags. Where you going, Wayne? Where you going? Are you going to the moon? Is that where you're going, Wayne? All right. So let's see what Bitcoin's looking like right now, guys. So 24,652 right now for BTC. And, if we see what happened last night, I mean, we came up again to 25,000, right? We wicked above again. I mean, we actually we're still not taking out those stops. And that's why I'm like, I don't see Bitcoin just jumping from here because they brought it up to 25,250 again to the dollar, literally to the dollar. They've done it 3 times now where they bring it to 25,249 actually to the exact dollar and then dump it, right? They're not coming up for those stop losses, which tells me that there's some whale that really does not want to break 25,249. Probably because they got their stop or liquidation above there. You know what I mean? Let's see. Just grind your own beans. Pelagic. Do I look like a guy who's going to grind his own beans? Let's be honest. Look at me right now. Do I look like a guy who's going to sit there and grind his own beans? Let's keep it real. Clint say I don't even have a callus in my hand, even though I do. You see, oh man, yeah, it's there. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them on there. Let's see. Vinegar coffee. That will be the new flavor soon. Oh my god, that'll never be the new flavor, dude. It's disgusting. Anyways, look at the 4-hour time frame, guys. Now, I'm looking at this like this, right? So we got on the closes. There's 2 ways you can look at this. You can look at this. Okay, we got the closes of Bitcoin coming in and making higher lows, and this might not be the trend line, right? But I just want to make it clear, like if we see what's going on right now, we're continuing saying this. They bring it up to 25,200, which is just your basic top of the range, and then they bring it back down. Okay, right? They bring it down hot and heavy, Darth Maul candle, send it back below, to get it, and then they bring it back up. Okay, they bring it back up to that $25,200 level again, and then they send it back down, but they make that higher low. Now you could take the higher low from the wick, and we'll look at it both ways. Honestly, I think the wick makes a little bit more sense, but we came up, we came back down, right? Made another higher low, came back up again, came back down, and depending on where we bounce here, right? Obviously, depending on where we bounce, I'm looking to make another higher low, but it could be from 2 different places. It could be where you just bounced off from this morning, which I did enter along because I didn't want to miss the move back to the upside. If I get stopped out, I'll just long at the next one. It is what it is. But you could look at it like that as you're just making higher lows, or you could take it from the wick if you want to be a little crazy. You could say that Bitcoin's going to come all the way back down here, take this wick before coming back up to the upside. I don't know, man. We really we got to look at the market interestingly today because the DXY is coming up a little bit. The stock market futures coming down a little bit. That's usually a recipe for disaster for Bitcoin. Though the last few months, there's been days like this, and Bitcoin still perform well. So let me take a sip of water here. Let's see. Bullish Crypto said apple cider is the superior vinegar for shooters. Apple cider vinegar. I heard apple cider vinegar has a lot of health benefits, right? For your stomach, for your heart. Apple cider vinegar, I've heard, is like the key to life, almost. I don't know why. Maybe because apples are healthy. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. Like, where does Bitcoin get that bounce? here in the short term because, man, I mean, I don't know. Are we building some type of bigger, you know, sort of ascending triangle that might take a while to play out? I don't know, but I keep saying this. The more times we smack this 25K level, you got to think that this whale that's holding it down is running out of steam, right? How many times can they bring it up to bring it back down, right? I don't know. I don't know. And to me, I'm looking at the higher lows coming in. That tells me that I think this is going to break, and I'm going to continue to say that. I'm going to continue to say that just looking at the price action in my balls, okay, I think this 25K level is going to break. And I'm going to continue to stand by that until I see even, I'm just looking for a lower low. And that whale cannot even make a lower low. You know what I mean? Let's go back to Bitcoin though. Bitcoin is, so you're at the bottom of this previous range, right? This stupid range from yesterday where you were going sideways, right? Up, down, up, down, up. Now you're kind of, you came back up to the bottom of this range. You're trying to get back above the bottom of this range. You just printed a 15-minute green dot, 15 stocks pointing up, and the hourly stocks just crossed, and the hourly should get that green dots, but in the next like probably 2 hours here. If you stay where you're at now, as long as you don't take a massive poo-poo, a massive dumperoni back down to the downside, man. I don't know. How's everyone feeling? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll this morning, man. Are you still feeling bullish? Let's do this. Are you still feeling bullish? We're going to do yes or no. Are you still feeling bullish? Are you feeling a little bit bearish? How you balls feeling, man? He said trust in the balls. Trust in the balls. No, for me, guys, like it's the same point. Short term, we could see a little bit lower here, right? Let's just do a quick fib. Let's take the swing low to the swing high. I want to see what this. See the 786. It looks interesting, right? That 786 fib down here on this, because look at the confluence. And I like to look for confluence. You basically got this upward sloping trend line, and if you look exactly where that 786 is, right? You also have the 50 EMA coming in right there. There's a lot of shit coming in right there at like 24,130. If Bitcoin does want to take one more flush to the downside, that might be the move if Bitcoin wants to come a little bit lower here. We'll see though. We'll see. Lieutenant Dan said bearish actually. Hey man, I understand. We're at resistance. I get it, man. I'm not gonna hate on you. I am not gonna hate on anyone for being bearish at resistance. You know what I mean? I get it. Because I look at the daily time frame, and there's still that bearish divergence, right? There's still the higher highs, and there's still the lower highs coming in on the momentum here. So I get it, right? I mean, if you want to be bearish, there is the case, and this is why I continue to say, guys, you're still at 25K. If you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling like you're overexposed in the market, right? I can't handle this. I can't handle this volatility. If it dumps, I'm screwed. There's still nothing wrong with TPing, right? There's nothing wrong with TPing literally at the highs, because you're still pretty much literally at the highs, right? So don't feel shy to take profits if you're over leveraged in crypto and you're feeling stressed out if the market dumps. That's never a good position to be in, because that's how you make bad decisions, right? When you're over leveraged in the market and you need to depend on one direction, you are gonna make emotional decisions. Definitely. All right. So while you're at the high, seriously, you'll get a lot of hate for saying, "Oh, take profits, man, take profits." Seriously, this is the point where you would look to TP on Bitcoin altcoins if you were still holding them. If you think we're going to go up, we think we're going to go up. I still think we're going to go up, right? I still think we're going to go up, but I'm fine if Bitcoin wants to come lower too. Zero said, I thought it only goes down. You thought it only goes down. Well, Zero. I love it. We haven't really seen down. We haven't even seen a lower low in quite a bit. It's been quite a bit since we've seen a lower low, right? It's been what February 14th. We're talking about 9 days, right? So let's see what we got today. I'm very interested. Once again, the weekly, right? We're still below all this shit. Let me get rid of the Gaussian channel, because we don't like the Gaussian channel here, because it's resistance. We don't like that. But I mean, guys, we still have the 50. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's the 5-day. I was like, what's going on here? Once again, the 50 to 200 moving averages coming in right here, right? The 55 EMA, right? I mean, everything is sitting right here. that we need to break. So this is a tough cookie. It's a tough cookie with a long history. You know the song. I'm a real tough cookie with the long history. That's the 200-week. That's the 200-week moving average, man. Right? So you're sitting right at resistance. Let's see what we got. Bitcoin right now, kind of just holding the range this morning. Like I said, guys, the stock market futures. Let's go take a look. They are coming down a little bit. You are still kind of holding these previous lows. So we'll see what this does today. If you do see a big dump, we're looking for the golden pocket down here at 39.39, which could cause Bitcoin to get a little bit of a dump. In the scenario that it does break down. And then the Dixie, I still think the Dixie's bearish here, right? Guys, look at the chart. Look at the chart. Do we doubt the rising wedge? I don't know. Every time I doubt a rising wedge because I'm bullish, it seems to bite me in the ass. I don't know. But I look at the Dixie, right? You guys see the Dixie here? Clear rising wedge, higher highs, higher lows. You dumped below. You came back up. Look at the back test precision. You guys see the back test precision here? Dump, back test. Look at the wick precision on the back test. Now we're looking for, if this wants to continue, we're looking for the continuation down. While everyone is bullish on the dollar right now, I'm not feeling it. I still think this could take a dump today. Now, how do I get bullish on the dollar again? Obviously, it comes back up and breaks back into the range. Okay, then we can get bullish on it. I don't know. I'm looking at this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I still think this could take a little dumperoo here. And I'm going to hold on. I'm not just be like, oh my God, it's coming up. I'm bullish. Now, to me, I still think the dollar is getting a little dump. Let's see, Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin's coming back up. Here we go, guys. I'm going against you guys know me. I don't mind going against the herd, right? And all I see on Twitter right now, dollar's bullish. Dollar's bullish. We'll see. 24,672. Come on, Biddy. Who's in here, man? Corey, thanks for coming in and hanging out in the live, man. AA, take a look at Fetch. We'll take a look at that. Guys, as soon as we were talking about this yesterday, the AI coins have been super slow. And now they're starting to pick up again. You saw Ocean come up. You saw FET come up last night. You saw some big gainers in the AI space come up again after a long, month-long consolidation. Those could be ready for a next leg up. And we'll talk about that coming up, man. Dan said, I don't know that song. Guys, I think we need a little hype this morning. Come on, guys. Asia's already awake. Let's wake up, America. I don't got no coffee and I'm awake. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Who's along with me? Corey says, I feel a little FOMO. Market messed me about the dip. That's so true, man. That's so true. That's so true. To me, I don't get the sense of FOMO anymore. I don't know if it's because I've been in the space for so long. I don't get the sense of FOMO. I never want to FOMO, right? I think you kind of grow out of that after a while. I guess when you FOMO so many times and you get burnt so many times, you kind of grow out of FOMOing. But yeah, I guess, for the average Joe, right? They see the price come up. They look into FOMO. Average Joe, price comes down, looking to sell. But 24,880, we did break. I want to see a 15-minute close above this level right here. This is a big level right here. This is basically the range lows. I want to see the deviation reclaim. I'm all about the deviation reclaims, guys, right? Range lows. You get some closes below. You deviate below. You get back into the range. You look for the top of the range. It's a very simple strategy, and it's honestly, it's not one of the basic, pattern trading. It's basically just looking for the fake out, okay, and then playing the fake out, right? Because all the noobs are gonna short the lows. They bring it back into the range, and then you take advantage of that. Use them as the enter liquidity on the reclaim, and then we play it back to the range. Let's see what we got. Because, guys, look what the market maker. The market maker keeps leaving this at the highs again. Look at the 15-minute candles, guys. What did they leave here again? Can you guys tell me what did the market maker leave at the highs? They keep doing this. This is why I keep long on the higher lows. Because, all right, if they didn't leave this at the highs, I would be like, oh, man, okay, is this going to be the time when they bring it down? But what did they leave at the highs again, guys? They left a giant wick. Oh, my God. What is this? Mmm. Mmm. Maj, you're the best. Maj. Maj is the best. Hold on. Maj. I'm going to give you a nice massage later for making me a coffee. And after that massage... Shout out to Maj making me a coffee. Let's go, man. That is love. Making the coffee. After me having vinegar taste in my mouth this morning and being slightly grumpy. All right, here we go. 24,683. Come on, Corn. Come on, Corn. We got market open in 1 hour. In the 1 hour time, man. When you get excited to buy the lows, you have it figured out. Facts, man. Now I get excited, right? So, like for me, I actually get mad when Bitcoin doesn't dump to my targets. I get mad. I'm like, dude, come on, that was my entry, man, and it gets back above, right? Like for instance, if I took it right here because I was looking at this and I was like, dude, I don't want to miss the rise up, so I'll just get stopped out if it goes lower, right? I was looking at this like this and the 0.5, and I was like, dude, it's probably gonna bounce right here, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, knowing my luck, right? But like, if I was just waiting for the golden pocket and it didn't get there, I'd be like, dude, what the frick, man? Like, that was my entry. Yeah, I get mad now when it doesn't actually go to it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, once you switch that mindset to like wanting to buy, like at support or buy on the red candles, it all changes from there. You know what I mean? Like that's honestly, if you just do that. If you literally just start buying support and shorting resistance, you will probably be profitable. Like that. Like really, that's a lot of people make it hard. That's really all you have to do. It's hard to do that though, man. You really want to buy those green candles, man, and you really want to sell those or sell the red candles, man. It's easy. Your mind wants you to do it. It's crazy. Your mind, like even if you've been in the market for like years, you still want to do it. You can't. It's always in your brain. You just got to learn to shut it off, I guess. Come on, man. The daily, like I said, the daily guys, still, I mean, it's kind of rolling over a little bit. We definitely want to see some upwards price action pretty soon here, within the next couple of days. Like, I don't want to post this red dot, before we break 25K. I don't want to post this red dot, right? I'd rather come up first and then post the red dot, and then maybe we can come back and retest 25K support. I don't want to do it right here. So within the next day or two, I would like to break 25K. You know, it's one of those things, you don't need to do it, but man, if we look at a measure move target, this guys, let's do a measure move target, right? Let's take the swing high to the swing low and actually just put this up. Like if this ends up being some type of ascending triangle, which to me, it's pretty clean right now, man. This is pretty damn clean. Does give you a target up to 27,200, which, I mean, everyone's got their own target. For me, guys, and I would continue to say this, if Bitcoin does break this level, do not be the horse guy, okay? Do not be the guy who goes, oh my God, Bitcoin's breaking out.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Right? If you already bought down here, you don't care. But like, don't be the guy who's on the sidelines and then buys everything they have at the golden pocket here at 26K, right? Just be very, very careful of that. Okay, because that is never no joke. You're always going to get some reaction off the golden pocket. You usually never just blast through it. You're going to get some reaction there. And that's at 26K to 26,600, which was like slightly below that measure move right there. So we'll see what we got, man. We'll see what we got. I understand the dollar, you know, everyone's kind of bullish on the dollar. I'm bearish on the dollar right now. I continue to say, to me, it looks bearish. Some people will say it'll look bullish. I think it might look bullish on the higher time frames. But that can turn. If the shorter term time frames start coming down, then the higher term time frames can start bleeding into the higher term time frames, right? But hey, we shall wait out. What is Bitcoin dominance doing? That's what I want to know. What's Bitcoin dominance doing? Bitcoin dominance, man. See, the Bitcoin dominance looks like it wants to come back up to the highs, which that can be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, like how do we feel if Bitcoin dominance starts coming back up to the top of this channel, which it's been in since August of 2022? You know, that could mean one of two things. That could mean Bitcoin gets a massive pump and altcoins kind of just sit there, which is definitely a possibility. We've seen that before. Or that can mean that Bitcoin gets a massive dump and altcoins dump more than Bitcoin, right? So I don't know. I'm waiting for this level to break right here. I think it will break, honestly. I think dominance is going to come back up to the highs. And I'm hoping that is because Bitcoin has a ripper and altcoins just sit there. That's what I'm hoping. But that doesn't mean it's bad for the altcoins. That's good for the altcoins, right? Because you want Bitcoin to go to that next level as all the altcoins approaching resistance. Bitcoin goes to that next key level, then sits, and then that's when altcoins start to come up again. You know, so right now I'm kind of just waiting on dominance to do something, man. It's kind of just sitting there, Come on, Biddy. Come on, Biddy. Anderson said, I see Ocean and Fetch. Yeah, man. We were saying like eventually they were going to break out. Let's go look at Ocean and Fetch. Let's see. Ocean and Fetch. The AI coins sitting, slumbering, and then they got another move up today. Let's see. Where are they? Yeah, here's FET. Look at FET, man. Look at these triangles that like, okay, triangles. They tell you when a move's going to happen. This is the only reason I like triangles. Is because they tell you when the move's going to happen. Look at the... Look at this triangle and look at when the move happened, bro. Right at the end, the last possible candle. FET gets a move up 15% in the middle of that damn candle. Ocean, one that I posted in the Discord, right? I said this one's going to get a move. If you still believe Bitcoin's going to go higher, okay? This one's coming up to the middle of the end of the channel, right? If you believe in the AI narrative, if you believe Bitcoin's not going to dump back down to 20K, this one could see the next move. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Give me that Ocean. Finally, man. This one was trolling for a long time, but these ones could be ready for that next little move, man. Right to the damn tip. Right to the damn tip, man. But yeah, Ocean's the one I'm in. Bet, I don't know any bet. Bet pumped a lot more. Bet pumped 14%. Ocean was up 7%. But like, you know, now this one, you know, looking for that next leg. I mean, it just, well, like I said, the one thing about the AI coins is these ones kind of move without Bitcoin a lot of the times, which is a good thing, right? They kind of have their own little narrative going on, which is cool, right? They don't completely rely on Bitcoin, right? So that's pretty cool. Come on, Biddy. What is this price action in the morning, man? I guess we're waiting for the market open. I think today is going to be a little bit. Today's the first day of the trading week, which sometimes can be a little bit fishy, right? I don't know. Like, what do we expect to happen today? I don't know. I'm looking at everything here. Okay, futures are still holding this low, right? I'm looking at the DXY, getting a little resistance here. All right, I'm kind of liking the DXY coming down today. You know, Bitcoin reclaiming back into the range. Like, what? It's, I don't know, man. I think Bitcoin's set up to come and test these highs again, right? I mean, we've done it every day. Let's see. So we did it Thursday. We did it Friday. Okay. Saturday, we didn't do it. Sunday, we did it. Monday, we did it. We actually did it earlier today. I think we're going to do it again later. I'm feeling it. Because this range is getting tight, guys. We're getting tight into this range, right? This range is getting tighter than this guy. Okay, you see this guy? He can't tighten his pants, right? Why? Because he's having a tough time. You know, he thinks about it every day how he can't tighten his pants. You know, and eventually these whales, right? This whale that's buying it up on a higher low, and this whale that's defending this level here. One of them's gonna run out of money, or run out of tether, or BUSD. Shout out to CC. Which whale will prevail? You know, and that's a nice little rhyme. Which whale will prevail in the markets today? We'll see. Who we got in here, by the way? Guillermo became a member. What's going on, Guillermo? Shout out to Guillermo, man. Shout out to Guillermo. Fahid said I'm long at $0 at 200x. Imagine, dude. Imagine if that guy, right? Imagine if there's someone out there. You guys, do you think there's someone out there that longed Bitcoin at like, I don't know, let's say somewhere under $100, right? And is still in that long, right? You think there's someone out there, right, who longed Bitcoin at under $100 with leverage, that is just eating the fees. And he does not give a shit, right? Do we think that guy is still out there? I bet the exchange would be like, bro, you got to close that position, man. You got to close that position, man. You know what I mean? Or they would do some scam wick to like to wick them out. You know what I mean? Craziness. All right, yeah, Bitcoin still find a little resistance, and it's come back down here. We want to see the 15-minute close above this. We close back below. Let's see what we got. Welcome, Guillermo, man. All right, what are we looking for? Ocean and FET, because Ocean and FET are pretty dope. Ocean and FET. These things tend to, I mean, for Ocean, I'm looking for the high. Looking for this high on the next leg up. It's not gonna go straight up there, so don't be the bozo who comes in the chat and said, Jordan told me to long Ocean and then I got wicked out. Right? It won't go straight up there. Wait for a good entry, right? Wait for a little bit of a pullback to get in any type of entry. FET. Looking for that golden pocket, man. That golden pocket is staring at me in the face up here at 80. Actually, it's about 76, 77, 78 cents. It's staring at me, blank in the face. Blank in the face. Green day, green, or 1 day green dot. And stock RSI is on daily bottomed out. So this one could get some juice. This one could get some damn juice. Phantom, another one that's been a hot ticket. We're looking at this little bull flag after breaking out. So really, I mean, look at the support resistance test, right? You had a W formation off of the previous high, right? So previous high, you got to move up, back tested, okay? And then you basically came down, wicked to the top of this W formation, back tested it, right? You got a little bit of your little bull flag action in this bitch, right? And same thing for this one. Right, if we do see the breakout, which I think this will probably be the 0.5 retracement perfectly. Right, so now we're looking for, where are we at in this bitch? 786 and the 66 cents level. These two levels there is what I look at for Phantom here. And once again, assuming that you think Bitcoin ain't going to dump down to the oblivion, because that's always the first thing you got to look for when you look at the damn altcoins. Who we got? Sergio, what kind of beer are you drinking for breakfast? I got the vinegar coffee this morning, guys. The vinegar damn coffee. Now I'm in a good mood because I got coffee here. Guys, once you go coffee, you never go back. You're in a bad mood when you don't drink coffee. You know what I mean? Who we got? The fees of that long will probably be in the 10K range. Facts. The balls on that guy. Yeah, dude. Imagine holding through all the volatility of crypto. You know what I mean? Like there'll be days where you lose like $10 million. Like, I don't know if I could stomach that, man. That would be tough. That would be tough, man. Like if you're in like 100x long from $50. You know what I mean? 100x long from $50. Right, and you're up like you turn $1,000 into like freaking, let's just say you turn it into freaking 100 mil or some shit like that. And there's days where Bitcoin drops 10%, you're just down 10 mil in the day. I don't know, man. That'll be some tough shit, especially on an exchange where like all the exchanges got wrecked in 2022. Not all of them, but a lot of them did. I don't know. I don't know if I would have the guts to hold through that shit. You know, that's just me personally though. 24,644. Come on, Biddy. Come on, Corm. Do your thing. Dollars bouncing again. Stock market coming down again. Bitcoin coming down again. It's like clockwork. Let's go take a look at ETH. So ETH, oh man, they faked us out on that one again. Man, same thing on ETH, man. They keep bringing it up to the highs at 1720, you know, around this region. They keep bringing it up to highs, but look what they did again. They bring it down to the golden pocket again. Hold on, where is this? So from the swing low to the swing high, look at this, man. I mean, the golden pocket is legit. Look at this. They bring it down right to that level, get a bounce. Okay, now will they hold it? Let's see. But once again, you just want to see this higher low structure continue to form here for ETH. It's this kind of the same. It's literally the same thing as Bitcoin. Let's just keep making the higher low because we got look at this. We got the 50 EMA coming in right here. We got the golden pocket. We got this trend line coming up, and ETH is actually more kind of like a little triangle here, like this, right? Higher lows, lower highs. So like something's gonna give this week. Something's gonna give this week. Place your bets. I always like to say place your bets. But you're at the golden pocket. The trend has been higher lows. I don't know. Like in theory, you basically be looking for this to come back down one more time and make a W formation, right? We come back down, we pop that shit. Okay, we make a little W formation, then we build some bullish divergence like this. All right, and then we look for that bounce back up to the upside. If we're going to continue the same trend. So let's see what we got. Does ETH got the juice to hold the lows? Let's see. I don't think someone who bought Bitcoin at $100 would appreciate a cost basis of 25K. Yeah, that's probably true. Like you have to hold through. No, you have to hold through so much shit. That's what I'm saying, right? Like right now, guys, if you bought Bitcoin, let's say you bought Bitcoin at 20K. And let's say for whatever reason, I don't think this is going to happen personally. Let's say Bitcoin in 20 years went to 20 million or some shit like that, right? Like I said, I don't think this is going to happen. Would you have the ball sack to hold from 20,000 to 200 million? Let's just say 20 million. From 200 for 20,000 to 20 million, okay, 100x. Would you have the ball sack to hold through that? When there would be times where Bitcoin would go to like, 5 million and then dump to like 1 million. I don't know, man. It would be tough. It'd be tough. Let's see. Who has pancakes on a Tuesday? Is it National Pancake Day? Is it National Pancake Day? Let's get a little hype in the chat for National Pancake Day. Let's go, man. I need some hype for National Pancake Day. Come on, baby. I don't know if it actually is. Taco Tuesday? I like Taco Tuesday. Maybe I'll get some tacos today. It is Taco Tuesday, after all. You know what I mean? It is that damn Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I love tacos. I love tacos. I love pancakes. Anything we're talking about in the chat. I love food. You guys know me. I think we talk about food more than crypto in there, Hey, I will hold it only when it goes up. That is so true. It's definitely easier to hold something when it goes up. That is definitely true. Definitely true. Almost to a fault, right? You almost want to you never want to let it go. You just want to hold it forever. All right. So, like I said, Bitcoin, we're trying to decide. I got two scenarios, guys, today. Either we're going to hold the level where we're at now, which, we are coming down right now. But as I always like to say, it always looks bearish when you're coming down. To me, either we're going to hold this level or we're going to come down to test this wick trend right here, which is the 786 right here. So if we take this trend line, right, to these wicks, and we did basically, you can look at this two ways. You could do the fib here. Oh, I actually like this one better. It's basically the same level as the 786. But like if you took the swing low of this, let me get rid of this one. This one's pointless. You take the swing low here to the swing high. That golden pocket is coming in almost exactly at, a little bit lower, but like almost exactly at that trend line and exactly at the 50 EMA. So I look for confluence. There's so much confluence right here. If Bitcoin does want to get a little dumperoo this morning, there is so much shit right here. It's about 24,070 ish, right? A little bit higher than when you bounced yesterday. And basically, you would be doing multiple things. You'd be coming to the golden pocket, you'd be coming to the 50 EMA, you'd be coming to this upward sloping trend line, you'd be taking the wick that the market makers left there, which, I mean, in theory, they should be coming for that wick, right? So you'd be checking off multiple boxes if they dump it back down there. That's about a dumperoo of about 2% down there. But confluence is the name of the game. When you got multiple things you look at the same levels, woo, looking a little juicy. But like I said, that's if they want to dump it from this level. So let's see. Let's see if they want to dump it from this level. To be honest, that looks a little bit better than the sort of how we had it before, you know? Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Let's see. How about a taco with a pancake shell? Oh, imagine a taco with some syrup in it, and you got the ground beef in there with some sour cream. Oh my lord, that sounds like the kind of like the freaking the McDonald's sandwich with the pancakes. Oh my god, that sounds legit, man. Anything with pancake and syrup on it and as a sandwich would be so dope. So dope. That sounds absolutely legit. That sounds absolutely legit. Holy guacamole. Let's see what we're looking at. Market's still chilling. We got a half hour till the market's open, like we said. So we're waiting to see what the markets want to do today. If the S&P does dump, I'm trying to look at a few different levels here. You're at the 786. You're at your local 786, right? So from this low to this high, you are at the 786. Will it hold? It's looking a little shady right now because you don't really have any bullish divergence or anything at support. So that's not looking the greatest, actually. You did yesterday, but then this little second leg down kind of nullified that. So, I mean, you could be looking down here in this range right here. Right there at 39.43 at this point. Which if that happens, I don't know. Let's see how play plays out. I don't want to fall for one of those fake outs that it comes right here and it deviates back into the range. So let's see how today plays out there. Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a dumperoo here. Let's see what we got. Can we make a higher low on the short terms? Let's see. We're getting a pretty big dumperoo this morning, guys. Back down to the 0.5 fib, getting a slight reaction there. Will you dump it? Will they dump it below the 0.5 fibby? Let's see. 24,562. Getting a little reaction here. Looks like it probably... Let's see. Let's see what they do here. Will they dump it below? We're getting a little bit of a dump. Breakfast pancake taco. Let's see. Franco said I have KDA in the $1 ranges. What altcoins should we take a look at, guys? Let's take a look at a few altcoins. I know Bitcoin's coming down right now, but actually let's watch BTC. This is more satisfying to me, actually. This is much more satisfying to me to watch little old to watch the corn, you know. 24,546. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got cooking. But the one thing is you're gonna build a little bit of bullish divergence here. If they do push it lower, let me see the 15 minute. I guess. Let's see what they got. Honestly, this to me is not my favorite level actually at the moment. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. Yeah, looking left. Let's see what they got. Will they hold this low? They wicked it down. Now they're buying it back up. Let's see what they got for us. Okay. They bought it back up. Let's see, man. Honestly, the price action lately has been so crazy, man. It's honestly they bring it down. You think it's going to dump, and then they bring it right back up. They bring it up. You think, oh my God, it looks so bullish. And then they bring it back down. It's honestly it's the price action lately has been crazy, man, crazy. Let's see what we got. Right now they're holding it. If you do drop, yeah, like we said, we had the next 0.5 retracements at 24,300. So let's see. But right now they are holding the low. It's over. It's over. Time to run. Time to run, man. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning. I hope it was slightly better than my morning. Like I said, I had vinegar coffee. My computer was running a little slow, but it's okay. Why? Because we are still here and we're still streaming, and Bitcoin's holding the low. So it's all freaking juicy. You know what I'm saying? It's all juicy in this bitch right now. It's all juicy in this bitch. BTC is not even falling. That's not. It's not. We're zoomed in a little bit, right? We're definitely zoomed in a little bit. Right? We have two scenarios. We have the close, basically the closes ascending triangle, which you could draw like this, or we have the Wicks ascending triangle. Take your point. Take your pick. Some people like to use Wicks. Some people don't. Right? Yeah, what do you prefer? Really, if you want to see this close triangle, you want to see a close above 24,612 in the next 2 hours, or that's sort of nullified there. So you want to get back above. I mean, you're $50 below that, so it's not like terribly hard to do. Let's see. He said, "You call that a dump?" Listen, man, I'm long right now. I don't want this to dump. I don't want this to dump, man. I got my stop right down here, man. If I get stopped out, the next level I'm looking at for a long is the golden pocket down here at around 24,050. Until then, we wait until then. But let's see what we got. It's over. It's over, man. Will Jordan get stopped out? It's looking a little shady right now, guys. Looking a little shady. Will Jordan get stopped out? That is the question that we got right now, that everyone wants to know, right? Does Jordan get stopped out of his trade? If we do, it's okay. We move on to the next one. You know, we don't think too much about that one. Let me check ETH real quick. ETH still at the bottom of the triangle. I don't know. I look at ETH, and does ETH kind of give us a clue for Bitcoin? Because think about it, right? ETH is in this little triangle here, and I use the triangle based on support resistance, right? If ETH is at support, right, and if basically if Bitcoin dumped lower, that would kind of throw off ETH's chart. So sometimes I almost do that. I look at like Ethereum's chart and I say, okay, ETH's at major support. If ETH breaks lower, because Bitcoin breaks lower, that's going to break ETH's market structure, and it would kind of change it up a little bit. So I would say, okay, ETH's at support. That's kind of tells me that Bitcoin might hold this low. You know what I mean? Because think about it. If Bitcoin starts coming down like this, right? That's basically going to mean ETH is going to break like this, and ETH's going to break its whole market structure. Not that like it necessarily has to matter like that, but sometimes I look at it like that. It would make sense if this was the low. ETH bounces off support. Okay, Bitcoin basically bounces off support. To me, right? I could be wrong. Bitcoin right now holding that higher low as we speak right now. Bada bing, bada boom. Another one in the book. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Shout out to Mr. Hart. He said, I like it. 3 hits to the low. Set in Asia right at the brinks. 3 hits to the low, man. I think they're bringing this back up. They left this massive vector candle up here at the highs. I don't think this runs over, guys. I think we're going to get that move up to the up. Guys, if you have not subscribed and you're hanging out on the channel right now, make sure you press that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 71K. Let's try to get the 71K by the end of this week. I think that's a pretty reasonable target. Smack that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We're live 2 times a day, just chilling, watching the charts, having a little fun, drinking coffee in the morning, going crazy at night. We do everything over here. We do everything over here. Here we go, 24,606. Man, Bitcoin bouncing off those lows again, baby. Let's go. Jordan survives another day and does not get stopped out. Right? What do you say? Scare money don't make no money. Scare money don't make no money. Right? Scare money can sometimes save you from losing. I always say that. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see. Any alts coming up a little bit? It seems like alts are kind of bleeding out to Bitcoin right now. Alts are sort of bleeding out to Bitcoin at the moment. Crow got a massive pump last night, and then came right back down and retest support. I mean, this, like, if you guys are interested in Crow, and you're looking for an entry on Crow, right? If you were like, shit, man, I love Crow. Crow is my favorite project. Crow got a big pump and then came back down 10%, and now it's sitting right on top of this support. So, like, listen, if you, I'll continue to say the same thing. If you're bullish on Bitcoin, you think Bitcoin's going to go higher. Only if you think Bitcoin's going to go higher, because if Bitcoin doesn't, Crow's going to break back below this. But this could be an interesting opportunity to grab some Crow on a retest, right, of the previous resistance, flipping into support, right, instead of FOMOing in, because once again, the market maker leaves a massive 4-hour vector candle to the upside. Let me actually just do a quick short-term fib and see where we're sitting right now. The golden pocket's a little bit lower, so you might actually come for the close highs, which are right here, like this. So you got your close highs. So they might push it back down to like 8.5 to 8.4. But that could be an interesting opportunity. That's the short-term golden pocket and a retest of the highs. I like that, actually. I might take this one later, like if I get the entry. If I don't, it is what it is. But if I do get that, I like that one. I like that one right there, man. That looks pretty juicy. Let's see. All right, Bitcoin's come back down again. Bitcoin, why you do this? Why you do this, man? Oh, man. Why you do this to me? Jordan, I had a spammer message me saying it was you. Don't reply to the spammer messages, guys, right? Market's coming back up, so you're going to start seeing the spammers come out again. Don't reply to anyone, guys, anyone that's new to crypto coming in now. There's probably a few new people in here. There's probably like 5 new people in here that are new to crypto. Market's moved up a little bit. If you see the scammers in the comment section in the YouTube video, okay, they're not a real person, okay? I know they have these like full-blown conversations like, I made so much money trading. And then someone in the comment section says, how did you make so much money trading? Okay, and then the next person says, hey, I made so much money trading too. Me and this person used blah, 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 blah to make so much money. Join my Telegram group. Don't click on those links, man. Don't click on those links, okay? Don't click on any links in your email, okay? That's the biggest thing. Don't click on any links in your email. If you get an email from like Coinbase or some shit, okay, don't click on the link in your email. Go to the app and look up that link, all right? Because the spammer season and the scammer season will come back, okay? If I DM you, it's not me, okay? It might look like me, okay? But it ain't going to sound like me because they're going to go, hello, with no context, okay? Or they're going to go, hello, I heard you need some help trading. If you send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you 2. I ain't going to do that, man, all right? I ain't going to send you no 2 Bitcoin, all right? Let's be real. So don't be falling for the damn peeps in the chat. DMs, comment sections. Don't be doing that, man. Don't be doing that. All right? They're not real peeps. They're bots. All right, 24,601. Bitcoin now is getting another pump up. Here we go. Here we go. We're about to print a 5-minute green dot, and 5-minute stocks are bottomed out. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little push up here. 24,614. Still fighting to get back above this trend line here. And we know we're all about the trend lines, man. Will Crow get to this point? I like Crow right here. I do. If they don't start out with yo, it ain't Jordan. Yeah, if they go yo, you know, do the Indian accent. I can't. Oh, that's racist, man. That's so racist. We ain't doing that, right? Anyone could be a scammer, right? It could be Bob, you know, across the street over here, right? You know, he looks like this guy a little bit, right? Man, I feel like scamming people today. You know what I'm going to do? I really like Jordan. He's a good streamer. People like him. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a fake profile and act like him. And I'm going to tell people I will help them to train. Right? Seems like a really good idea. No one's ever came up with this idea before. I'm going to scam people today. There could be that guy down the street, right? Right from you who's doing that. Could be anyone. Shit, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man. All right. Let's see what we got. Altcoin's getting a little dump on some altcoins, man. Altcoin's getting some pullbacks today, which okay. I mean, Bitcoin's looking a little iffy, right? On the days that Bitcoin looks a little iffy, you're going to see altcoins bleed out a little bit. It is what it is. Bitcoin dominance is probably coming up pretty hot and heavy. Yeah, it's coming up pretty hot and heavy today. What's the dollar doing? Dollar's still kind of struggling with this level, man. The dollar kind of still struggling here. That's it. The market opens in 22 minutes, so we'll see what happens there. Bitcoin, at least trying to make a W pattern here. At least trying to at the moment. So we'll see if we can you can do anything here. Let's see. Yo, Bathwater, good morning, man. It's not the same stream without Bathwater in this bitch. I need everyone in here. I need everyone in this bitch. Bathwater, you upset me that you were not in here that early, man. You really, really upset me. You did. We're waiting on the higher low for Bitcoin. Let's do this poll, by the way. Are you still feeling bullish? We got 60. Did I spell bullish wrong? I did. I put one L. I'll take the L on that one. Holy shit. Are you still feeling bullish? 62% said yes. 38% said no. So 62% of people are still feeling bullish. To be honest, I personally as well am still feeling bullish. You know, and we're kind of waiting to see where Bitcoin puts in that higher low, right? Where does Bitcoin put it? You know, the most logical level is 24,050, but I don't know if the bears are going to have enough juice to push it down there. I could be wrong, but you know, lately I've been looking at the targets, right, and the bears kind of keep trying to push it down there, and it doesn't get all the way down there. So we'll see. Total market cap. See, I look at total market cap. Interesting chart, right? I mean, you still got the bearish div on the total market cap, right? You got higher highs, you got lower highs coming in. And if we zoom in, let's do a quick little zoom action. A quick little zoomy zoom. Woo, is total market cap's not quite there. But you notice total almost has the same pattern as Bitcoin, right? And it makes sense, right? Bitcoin is the total market cap for the most part. But we do this, right? You almost kind of got that same little ascending triangle pattern, right? Trying to make those higher lows. Let me actually make this exact. So this shows that you could come a little bit lower. Just based off this shows that you could see a dip a little bit lower for total market cap, right? Just simply based off this little trend line of putting in higher lows, right? You pump it up to 110, dump it. Pump it up to 110, dump it. Higher low. Pump it up to 110, dump it. We're just looking for that higher low again. You know, so I don't know, man. I keep saying this is. I see, you know, I see people changing opinions every day, right? Bitcoin goes to 25K, I'm bullish. Bitcoin goes down to 24K, I'm bearish, right? I'm seeing Twitter. I mean, it's pretty 50-50 right now. I'm seeing bulls, I'm seeing bears. There's really no. It's a tough one to call. I will say. I'm going to continue to say this. It's a tough one to call. Because you do have some bearish signs and you're at resistance. You got to typically be a little bit cautious at resistance. But at the same time, the momentum is up, right? The momentum is up. And I know everyone's bullish on the dollar. We'll see how this plays out today. Probably get a better idea what the dollar's going to do today. Man, this is just an interesting point. Remember, bears stand up before they attack. Oh, they stand up hard before they attack. You know? Let's see. Let's get that bread. Usually when the price holds the low of the day set in Asia, market makers hit 3 times and it doesn't break the reversal is imminent. And it doesn't break, the reversal is imminent. So right here, right? We guess you're talking about they hit it once, they hit it twice, they hit it 3 times, Mr. Hart. I can see that. I guess I would be a little bit more. I would like this a little bit better if actually Bitcoin came down, made a lower low here, right, and then you had a higher low coming in on this. I would like it a little bit better if you saw something like that, right? You don't really have that, but I am long right now. I'm long and strong, right? Long and strong at the moment. I haven't got stopped out yet, will I? I may get stopped out. But the you know, that you just go on to the next one. You go on to the next one, and you live to fight another day. All right, guys. All right. Let's see what else. What other shit do we got here? Blur got a big dump. Look at Blur, man. Massive dump. Just get rid of that. Massive dump to the downside, right? So now, right, we talk about Blur as one of those new projects. Now you got an even better entry, right? We look at the triangle, like, does it break up? Does it break down? Probably goes in the direction Bitcoin does. Bitcoin takes a little bit of a dumperoo last night. And, you know, Blur gets it moved back to the downside. Now we look at Blur. Does this one sell off more? I look, it's at the golden pocket zone, right? It's at the golden pocket. So you sort of take it with the punches here. But from this swing low to this swing high, you have retraced right to that golden pocket, right at that $1 psychological range too. So once again, like, I think the new project narrative is an interesting narrative, right? There's two narratives that I like. The new project narrative in the coins that are like in the cents price range, and that doesn't mean anything about market cap. Basically, like, people like to buy things that are like low price, right? That's what I've noticed. The ones that are like in the cents or low dollars tend to perform better than the ones that are like $200 or some shit, right? Or $300. Just because it's a psychological thing, right? People want to own a lot more. But Blur back at the 618. So we'll see what happens with this one. 1 hour's bottomed out. 4 hours bottomed out. We need the corn. We need the corn to do some shit. But Blur, yeah, Blur, I like that. It's an interesting entry if you're looking for that one. Let's see. What's other couple hot ones? A couple hot tickets. Matic. I'm still looking for Matic to come up to this 170. You are getting a pullback on Matic. Pretty hefty pullback actually. You've seen about a 11% pullback on Matic here. Woo! Whoa-le, lole. Whoa-le, lole. Let's see what we're looking at here. Does Matic come down and retest 135? It looks pretty likely. This 0.5 retracement at the previous high looks pretty likely they run Matic at this point, right? You broke the 50 EMA. I'm looking for 135 on Matic at the very, very least at this point, right? Looks pretty logical that it comes to 135 here. Just to tap the previous high in the 0.5 retracement on Matic. Let's see. You need the pickle juice? What's Bitcoin doing? Oh, yeah, we need the pickle juice, man. Dude, I'm long. I got my stop below this high, below this low right here. They almost got me. They came down. They almost got me. But they did not come and get me, man. So, you know what we're going to do? We're getting a little hype in the chat here. They almost got me this morning, guys. I was feeling a little nervous there at the lows. We need some pickle juice tonight, don't we? Don't we? Don't we, man? Let's get the pickle juice rolling. Come on. Let's get the pickle juice out on this bitch. Here we go. Whoosh. 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 Hey. Whoosh. 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 Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, you guys can't hear the song. Shit. That's always embarrassing. Let's go, man. You guys couldn't hear the song that whole time. Oh, shit. I always forget to put the song back on. All right, the pickle juice is on. Time to run this shit back up, boy. We coming for this vector candle up here on the 15-minute time frame. We know we are. You know we are coming for it. They're not going to leave this wick and this vector candle up here. You crazy? You crazy? You crazy? Hey, let's go! Let's go, man. What's up with the Chop Suey national anthem? That's how we get pumped doing banjo. We get pumped in this bitch. Let me see the energy in the chat, man. I know it's early, right? It's Tuesday, right? People are probably back to work today, right? But let's get the energy going this morning, man. What I also like about this Bitcoin drop, not that I like the Bitcoin drop, but basically, you basically came back down, and you see, like earlier, like you came up, right? But you kind of left. They kind of left some liquidity down here. But on this move down today, they basically scooped up. They basically swept the lows, and this is one of my favorite formations. Is when you got a range, right? You got range high, you got range low, right? And then basically most traders will play the range, right? Makes sense. You play it until it doesn't work. Totally logical. Nothing wrong with that. But then, what they'll do one time is they'll break the low, okay? And then they'll get the retail trader to go short after the break of support, right? Because listen, people watch Call of the Moon, Crypto, they're going to trade the breakout, right? It's the easiest thing to do. You draw a trend line. If it breaks, you're long, right? you're short, right? You can learn how to do that in 2 seconds. But what they do is they make you think it's going to go lower, right? And then what do? We'll see if it plays out. This might not be the time to play out, but it's just an example. If they bring this back up to the range, they deviate the range, they bring it back into the range, and then your target is always back to the top of the range, right? This is my favorite formation to trade, honestly, because basically what you're doing is you take advantage of the retail trader who wants to go short after the breakout. Same thing for the long. Like look, this is another perfect example right here. To the highs. You see the high here? So you basically got range highs. You got your high. They deviated the high. They wicked it above. Okay, that's the deviation. They closed back below. What happened? Okay, you would have thought, okay, they're going to bounce it back up. No, that was the deviation. What did they do? They brought it all the way back down to the bottom of the range. So now if they deviate back in again, you got to be looking for the top of the range again. But we'll see. You got to get back into the range first. You're kind of struggling with it right now. See? You've had a couple tries, right? Wick. You got to get it closed back in here. At least on the damn 15-minute, man. At least on the damn 15-minute. But if they knew that the high of the week and it held, let's see. Mr. Hart said we are breaking 25.2 this morning. Let's get it. I want my 28K short. 28K? I'm looking at 26, man. I think 26 is gonna catch a lot of people off guard. I could totally be wrong, and I hope, like I said, guys, I hope I'm wrong. I hope if we do smash this level, we're just going to the moon, right? And we're going to the moon, right? But I'm looking at this golden pocket, right, from 32 down to 15, sitting there at 26. Oh, lordy. Corey said we basically got to preview what's going to pump when the market pumps. Oh, hell yeah, man. We know what coins are strong, okay? The narrative has been pretty much set, right? I mean, guys, what have been the most strong ones through this run? It's been freaking the AI coins. It's been Phantom. It's been the layer 2s have been killing it, right? Matic, Optimism. What else has been killing it? Freaking you've seen a little bit of move up from the metaverses. Nothing crazy, but you've seen a nice little move up from those. But like the narrative has been set, and that's the good thing here is the centralized exchanges, right? DYDX, a plethora of other ones, but like the ones who have been performing the best on this run up. I think you gotta say, I'm focusing on those ones, right? Because we can go back to the old ones, the AVAX, Sol, I don't know, but like, I'm still bullish on Sol. I think Sol's still gonna perform extremely well. Let's see. VeChain, the China narrative. I forgot about the China narrative, man. VeChain, ACH, right? Those ones been killing it. What's VeChain up to today, by the way? Did VeChain get a little pullback? Let's see. Yeah, we did. Nice. Because I want to get back in on the reclaim here. Let's see. Yes, you got a nice little pullback on VeChain, and we know VeChain's been a nice coin to trade, man. See, you've been a rise up, retest, rise up, retest, rise up, retest, rise up, retest, rise up, retest. I still think you're coming to 3.3 because that's just the previous high. So I think this one's got one more little pump in it. Back up to this high right here from August. Right there, man. So I'm looking at this right to the 50. You're kind of flirting with it right now. 1 hour's bottomed out. 4 hours getting down there. See if we can get a 618 retrace. I don't know if we're gonna get down there. You know, sometimes the market doesn't want to let you get your entry, but you are at that 0.5 retracement. You know, and the previous high, right? 0.5 retracement and the previous high on VeChain. So I don't know. That one looks kind of interesting too. This one is under the assumption that you think Bitcoin is going to get a rise from here, right? Do you think Bitcoin's going to come back up in here and test again? And that could be the point where, you know, you see the altcoins. A lot of altcoins are at support right now, right? So I don't know. It makes me feel bullish. And ETH is actually the thing that makes me most bullish right now, because ETH is actually already hit support, right? ETH already came back down to this little, you know, upward sloping trend line here, right? Here, and the golden pocket, right? So if ETH is at the golden pocket and is at support, it kind of makes me feel a little bullish on Bitcoin sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of the opposite, right? Sometimes I use ETH to sort of do Bitcoin TA in a way where I'm a little bit unsure on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's, you know, not really at a huge level. I go over to ETH and I say, okay, where's ETH? Is ETH at the golden pocket? Okay, so if I expect ETH to bounce off the golden pocket, I gotta expect that would mean Bitcoin's gonna get a rise up, right? That's the way I look at it sometimes. I need the George Market Open bell. Let's do it. Let's do the George Market Open bell. We'll stay on for the market open. We got 5 minutes to the market open. We'll stay on for a little bit longer here. Where's the market open here, man? There he is. Where's George, man? Where's Georgie? Where is he? Oh, here he is. Hello, guys. My name is George. I am George. We're all George. Anyone George? Is anyone George still? Okay. Well, guys, I am super bullish today, and we're actually just getting the market open right now. Ding! Ding! Best bell in the industry. So guys, today we'll talk about why I believe Bitcoin is going to 50K in the next month, and why, honestly, like I have never been more bullish on Bitcoin in my life. All right, so smack up the likes. 2 streams every day. Now let's jump on in. So guys, I mean, you can see that Bitcoin right now keeps testing that 25.2 level, guys. I mean, you see my little random trend line here. All right. I'm done. All right, 24,636. Come on, Biddy. You're just holding there, man. You're holding there. You're probably holding there to the market open. What's ES doing? ES is looking a little shady, but I think you could see that. I'm not sold. I think this is going to be a little bit of a fake out here. I'm not sold on this dump. I just have a gut feeling. I'm not sold on this dump. And even then, like you've seen days where the S&P's dumped and Bitcoin's still done well. DXY, I'm not sold on the pump on the DXY. I think this is actually going to get a move down. I'm not sold on the DXY today. I'm not. I love this retest right here and the move back down. I'm not sold on it, man. I could be wrong though. I mean, I don't know. I have no way to actually know. All I can do is look at the charts and and make an educated guess. That's all you're doing, is an educated guess at the end of the day. Let's see. This George face is taking the bear market toll. He's got wrinkly, old. Oh man, who's up in this bitch? Who's in here? Who's in here? Who's in this bitch today? Fracos George at this time of the day. Man, this next downturn is going to wreck all the Moon Boys. Y'all just don't have a clue. Blockchain Bonehead coming in. Spamming it. Blockchain Bonehead, man. Hey, man, I mean, if you want to be a Doom Boy, you can be a Doom Boy, man. My take is the Doom Boy is the new Moon Boy, man. You know? Everyone likes to make fun of the Moon Boy. I'd argue being a Doom Boy at the bottom is worse. I would. But hey, I mean, listen, like, hey, man. Blockchain Bonehead, I appreciate you for coming in, man. I will respectfully disagree. I do think there's going to be a big dump that will wreck people, though. And by wreck people, it'll be something like this, right? It'll be something like this, right? Where are most people going to get bullish? They're going to be bullish on the break at 25 too. If Bitcoin pushes back up, Let's say the golden pocket. You could say the level's not important here. Let's say Bitcoin gets to 26K, or even let's say it gets up to 29K, whatever, right? This is where most people are going to FOMO, right? In this range right here. Why? Psychological levels. Everyone likes to FOMO at the psychological levels. 0.618, 0.786. In between those, oh my God, it's FOMO city. You know? And then I think a lot of people are going to get wrecked in the sense that at one of these levels, I think you're going to get a major pullback like this, and that's going to scare a lot of people. So what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to probably buy at the high, right? And they're going to think, oh my God, we're going to the moon. It's going to pull back because most new people have not been through a market that can consistently dump 20 to 30%, right? And still be in an uptrend. That's not a thing in traditional markets. And let's say Bitcoin dumps 10, right? Let's say it comes back down here. Let's say it dumps 20%, right? And the problem is they're going to buy here. They'll sell here, losing 20% of their money, right? Because they bought here and they sold here, and then price gets back up and they're freaking super salty. I think that is the definition of wrecked to me, right? Now you might think we're going to do this, that I'll come back up or coming all the way back down. I mean, sure. I'm not going to rule that out either, but to me, the wrecked is the FOMO and then the panic sell on the way back down. That is the wrecked. That is the ultimate wrecked. So we'll see what happens. I'm not convinced because I keep hearing the same narrative that, you know, I watch other people too. I watch, I'm not going to name names, but I'm seeing this narrative that you got 25K and then you got 30K and it's just going to be like this moonshot in between here. I'm not convinced of that. And listen, I'm one of the biggest moon boys in the game. Even I'm not convinced of that. I think everyone just is looking at this saying we're just going to moonshot right to 30K. You know, and I think in this range is where the market maker is going to F with a lot of freaking people in this range, in this range right here. Because all I hear is it's going to go straight to 30K, right? You're going to see a massive 20% pump. I don't know. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, well, we'll see. Ding, ding, ding. Imagine a fishing trip with BitBoy and Gensler. A fishing trip with BitBoy and Gensler. That'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty dope, man. Gary Gensler. That guy is. All right, we got the market open. Let's check the market open. Let's see what we got. So S&P's coming down on the open. DXY is holding the range on the open. And Bitcoin is chilling. So we don't really got too much action here on the open, but on the initial open, I guess. So let's see if we got S&P, I guess got the most action in the game here on the open. I got to say, the S&P, I really don't see too many bullish signs on the S&P at the moment, right? You kind of had it when you were holding the previous low because you had bullish divs. Now you kind of broke that. So I'm hoping this is just one fake out and they bring it back up. But like I said, you know, there's no way to trade hope, you know? So we're kind of waiting. Bitcoin right now, 24,611. Let's see what they got. DXY, still chilling. Not too much action on the open, man. I'm kind of shocked after a long weekend. People coming in, settling into the trading desk, doing everything they want to do. Let's see what we got on this poll. We got 833 votes. Are you still bullish? 62% said yes. People are feeling bullish. We got the market open in this bitch. Let's get a little hype in the chat for the market open. Come on, guys. Let's go. We need a dollar dump song today. We need the dollar dump song today. Everyone's bullish on the dollar. We need to dump that shit. We need to dump that shit today. Woo! We coming for this vector candle. We coming for it, boy. There it is. Woo! Woo! We coming for it, boy. Come on, baby. Come for that. Come for that liquidity to the upside. You think we're just going to dump straight down? You're crazy, man. Bitcoin back above the 4-hour trend line here. That's a good sign. Need a close above there. We got hour and a half into the 4-hour close. Woo! Come on, give me that 15-minute close above this yellow line, man. That's all I want to see. You give me that 15-minute close above this yellow line, we're good. Woo! Bullish on the likes. How many likes? How many peeps we got in here this morning, man? Let me see. Let me see what we got on the morning stream. I'll be bullish if we're above 600 peeps in here on the morning stream. Let's see what we got. How many peeps? How many peeps we got in this bitch? We got right at 600. Let's go. 233 likes. Let's smack up that like button, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got the market open here. Let's see if we can get any move up to the upside. Let's get up to 400 likes right now as we see Bitcoin coming back up. I do think we're going to come up and test these highs again today. We've been doing it every single day the last like 4 days. I wouldn't count on I mean, I would count on it again. Just another higher low, right? The market makers, they keep doing it, man. They bring it up, dump it, bring it up, dump it, bring it up, dump it, bring it up, dump it. But they make a higher low every time, okay? That tells me, to me at least, right? And like I said, it's a narrative, but that tells me that the sellers are losing steam, right? Every time we come up here, there's less and less sellers. There's one big freaking whale that's holding this like the wall of China right now, right? They're holding this shit. This is a giant freaking wall, man, right? We need to break this wall, right? Let's build the wall here. Let's build a giant gate, okay? We need to break through this gate, guys. This gate has been holding us down for too long. This kind of looks like... Why do every time I draw something, it looks like a damn penis? Every time, man. I don't know why it always looks like that. But this wall needs to go down, man. I'm tired of this wall. So we're going to send all our Vikings at this wall today, okay? And, you know, we sort of do our thing. Let's see. Here we go. 24,750. Bitcoin is getting a little move up right now. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Bitcoin's getting a little move up. We got 269 likes. Let's keep smacking up that like button, man. Let's get all the peeps in here this morning. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. We're back above 600. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get all the fam in here in this bitch. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's a little early for the Viking. You know, I'm not quite woken up yet. But I will say, I think we got to get a little hype in the chat right now. All right, let's get it. We're back into our 50 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. Here we go. Let's get a little hype. Let's get a little hype in this bitch. Let's go, man. Nope, that's not. There we go. 24,736. Come on, corn. We ain't know you ain't dumb, baby. Feed daddy. Feed daddy. Feed me. Feed Mr. Hart. Let's go. DXY. Holding the range. Holding the range on the DXY. S&P. Holding the range. Come on, man. One hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame looks pretty good. Let's go, Vikings! It is early. I've only had one coffee. But we will fight today. We are not done. Are you crazy? We just started the war. Let's go, man. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can break it. There is some news, I believe, at 9:45. There's always damn news. Every day there's damn news, bro. I'm sick of this news. I'm sick of this damn news. Can we go back to the market where, like, Bitcoin didn't give a shit about this stuff? I mean, hoping we're in that now. Actually, lately, that's kind of been the case, right? Bearish CPI, Bitcoin pumps. You know, FOMC meeting, Bitcoin goes higher, right? I mean, Bitcoin, you got to see some volatility in the intraday, but, like, lately, bro, it's been like, you see a wick up, you see a wick down, but, like, really, it hasn't really mattered, right? You sort of been brushing off news eventually, but, like, intraday, you can see some volatility to take out your stop losses. All right, VeChain. VeChain getting a bounce off that high, man. If you got in that VeChain, unfortunately, I'm streaming right now, so I could not get in on that. But if you did get in on this back test of this high on VeChain, I really like that setup. 0.5 retracement right off the highs, right at the 50 EMA on the hourly. That's a nice one there on VeChain. Still looking for 3.3 on the little old VeChain. I'm sure ACH pulled back a little bit too because that one went freaking nuts. That one, man, that one's kind of this one's pumped way too much, man. Like, this one went freaking nuts on Alchemy here. See, you did come back down. This one's a tough one because this one's already mooned, man. You know? But I know a lot of people are into these right now. See, yeah, this one's tough, dude. Like, where do you get an entry on this, right? For me to be confident on any type of entry, yeah, I would need to see a pullback to at least the golden pocket here at 3 cents. I don't know if you're going to get there, right? That's another 20% drop. I don't know if you're going to get there, man. But right here, it's a little bit too high for me personally. All right, come on, Biddy. Come on, Corn. What do you think this is? What do you think this is, man? Hourly looks pretty bullish right now. I'm not going to lie. Hourly stocks are crossing back to the upside, and they're about to print the green dot as well. So let's see what we got. We did the same thing. We did the same setup yesterday. We had literally the same exact setup, and we basically got a move back up to the highs, but we got rejected again. So doesn't mean we have to break out, but like I don't think they left this up here for a reason, or for no reason, I should say. You know, PMIs in 7 minutes. Facts. The freaking PMI, man. I'm sick of this damn news, bro. Why we got this news, bro? Can anyone tell me why we got the damn news? Imagine if the PMI is what like breaks us out. We're all like super scared that the PMI is going to dump us, and it actually breaks us out. I don't know, man. I let these news events play out and sort of do our thing. To me, I'm looking at the chart, right? And I don't know, like, what does the market do here? Because the S&P is technically at support. The DXY, technically at resistance. Bitcoin deviating back above the range lows, right? Because I'm a big believer that the charts are going to tell you what's going to happen beforehand. Man, to see it, because if Bitcoin pumps up before and takes out this vector, and then the PMI comes out, it's a little bit shady, man. A little bit shady. Let's see what we got, though. 24,753. We're still fighting with that 50 EMA, guys. We're still fighting with that 50 EMA. But we've gotten a nice bounce here. Nice job, whoever took the long from the lows down here. Nice freaking job, man. Nice. They almost took out my stop. They almost did it. I thought they were going to come in and wick this down and take me out and come back up. But they did not do it. They held the line, and they bring it back up. 24,762. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're breaking out. Be very careful, guys. There is news in 5 minutes, so they're bringing the price up. Be very, very careful here. NASDAQ, let's go. What's the NASDAQ doing? What's the NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ's taking a little dump. NASDAQ's taking a little dump, and you see Bitcoin come up. Bitcoin's been weird lately, man. It really has. It's been pumping without the stocks market lately, which is cool. I like it. But it's very, very interesting. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh, Jordan, how dare you ignore Patish? Where's Patish? Where's Patish? I wasn't even looking at the chat, man. Where'd Patish say? Where is he? Where's Patish? I don't see him in the chat. Where's Patish? I honestly haven't even been looking at the chat for the last 5 minutes. You know, like I could have been muted that whole time. I would have no idea. Let's see. Oh, Jordan, ignore my super chat. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Dump it to 14K. Patish! You just want it to go to 14K because you want to buy that. Let's keep it real. Like, do you really think it's going to 14K? All right? Do you actually feel that way? Or do you want to, you're saying that because you want to buy down there? Right? I always take the super bearish narrative with a grain of salt, because if someone wants to go to a lower price, that's because they want it to go there. You know what I mean? Like, so I always take it with a grain of salt. Same thing if you hear a moon boy calling for 70K in 2 months, take it with a grain of salt. Why? Because they want it to go there. You know, I'm a big believer. Let's play the levels. We're fighting 25K right now. Let's focus on breaking 25K, all right? And if we start getting bearish if Bitcoin starts making a lower low. Up to this point, you haven't done it, right? So I'm not going to get bearish until Bitcoin makes a lower low. And same thing to the upside. I'm not going to turn into an uber moon boy until Bitcoin can break this 25K level, which it's been struggling with, man. But this thing looks like a penis, man. Like YouTube, imagine YouTube bans me for drawing the gate. The damn gate. God damn, man. What's the news? The news is PMI. the news is PMI, so you'll know if it comes out good or bad, like literally just by the chart. You know, like, I guess sometimes you don't, because sometimes it can be good news. You wick down and then you wick back up. Well, we'll see what we got. Dollar right now holding, NASDAQ holding, Bitcoin holding. We're just holding out right now. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm assuming the news came out because you're seeing some bounces here. You're seeing some volatility coming in. Let's see. But Alpi said, shout out to Alpi, man. Hey, Alpi could be right. If we hit 69K by March, I told Alpi I'll give him a full ETH. You know, I'll give him a full ETH. I'm dead ass. I'm serious. Blaze said Bitcoin will buy me a house. Bitcoin will buy you a house. I think if you hold long enough, sure. You know, depends how high you think Bitcoin's gonna go. If you think Bitcoin's going to 200K, okay. I think, and this is not the popular narrative, I think Bitcoin's gonna slightly break the previous all-time high, and then everyone's gonna be calling for like super high prices. It's gonna be like not a double top, but like slightly higher to get retail to FOMO in. Right? This is my take, and then guys, I'm hoping I'm wrong. Like, I will definitely not be selling my whole portfolio here, but like, I think Bitcoin, and the way I look at it is, I guess I should probably, I'm looking at like around 80K, and there's a couple reasons I'm looking at 80K. There's a long-term fib level there. I should probably focus on Bitcoin. You're probably gonna see some volatility here. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this tonight. All right, 24,717. Come on, man. What do we got? Bitcoin with a rejection immediately. Literally an immediate rejection at the 50 EMA. So we'll see what Bitcoin does here. DXY shooting up. NASDAQ sitting. But the DXY is getting a shoot up right now. I'm assuming that the news was bullish, unless it was an immediate fake out. Unless we're seeing a fake out by the DXY. I'm assuming it was bullish or bearish. PMI going to get Bitcoin PMS? Who would think? Someone tell me, was the PMI bullish or bearish? I guess maybe it didn't come out yet. That's why you're seeing a little volatility, I guess. DXY shooting up, shooting back down. NASDAQ actually getting a little bounce back up. Bitcoin getting a little bounce back up. Let's see what we got. PMI 50.5. What was expected? Think about the people who only bought at 40K and are just waiting to sell. Facts. But like, see, they think that way right now, right? So the people that are bought at 40K thinking, dude, I'm gonna get out when I get to break even. That's easy to say right now, right? That's easy to say right now. Why? Because you're down. They just want to get out at break even. But if Bitcoin does something like this, do you really think the person that bought at 40K is gonna sell when it gets back to 40K if Bitcoin is looking super bullish? Let's be honest, probably not. They're gonna be like, oh wow, now I'm in profit. I like this profit thing. And they're not going to sell at 40K. They're going to wait for higher prices. Right? I mean, it's easy to say when you're down to be like, I'm going to get out at break even. But when you get to break even and the market still looks bullish, are you really going to sell? Probably not, right? Probably not. It's the same reason when we're at 69K, everyone's saying, I'm going to sell my house if Bitcoin goes below 20K. How many people actually sold their house? Maybe one person in the whole world, right? All right, here we go. You got me, bro? I got, Pratish. Blockchain Poodle said Shib. What's Shib doing? Where's Shib? Where's the Sheeb? Where's the Sheeby? Where's the Shibanichi? Shib's just holding out. Bitcoin just holding the range right now. DXY shooting up. NASDAQ holding the range. I don't know what to think. Expected was 47.3. Hella Bull Town 50.5, so that's bullish. Okay. Like I said, like sometimes the DXY is shooting up though. Interesting. DXY is shooting up on what would be bullish news. Like you don't know what's bullish or bearish on the news, man. That's why I honestly unless it's like a big thing like the CPI, the FOMC, I don't really pay attention to it too much, you know? But hey, I'll take some bullish action. Let's go, man. I don't know why this song gets me pumped. Send that shit. Send that shit. Send that shit. Dollar could just be taking that wick. Dude. Chain link indicator? Oh no. Oh, link is down. We're good. Link is down, guys. We're good. SHIB looks like SHIB's at support. A lot of altcoins are at support right now, right? So if you do see Bitcoin hold here, which, you know, I still think you're gonna get another spike higher at the very, very least. Woo! Woo! You call it the woo song. Let's call that the woo song, shall we? I know a lot of altcoins are at support. Like we've already talked about a few, right? VeChain right at support. Looks like SHIB also kind of right back to like this local support level here. You know, I guess I just use that as support level here. It's probably at a fib. Let me see. Yeah, right back to the golden pocket on SHIB. There's a lot of them. So SHIB, I mean, not my favorite chart, honestly. Like this one doesn't get me pumped, but I'll tell you to say about SHIB. Like once SHIB breaks this range, once it's where it's been in since May, where it's just down, up, down, up, down, up. Once, like if you see a long-term accumulation like this, like 8-month accumulation in the same damn range, when you break that range, typically it's pretty damn explosive. Like last time SHIB did this, it basically was in this range for 6 months down here. And obviously it broke that range and it mooned. Not going to say, like, it's obviously a little bit different in time, even though the price actually isn't that much higher than that time. But I don't know, man. This is another one that's been just accumulating like crazy down here. And, you know, SHIB will be interesting once it finally breaks this range. Daily looks pretty good on SHIB. I'm assuming the 2-day, yeah, 2-day is going to print in the 3-day. I should probably just the 2. The 2-day will print probably tomorrow as long as we don't take a massive dump. All right, 24,677. Come on, Corn. You better hold this, man. You come back down, you're going to hold that yellow line, right? Why? Because you like that yellow line. You like that yellow line, right? You broke back into it bullishly. You like this yellow line, man. The DXY pumping. NASDAQ also getting a move back up. So we're seeing the stock market. Could you get a little bit of a deviation low on the NASDAQ? Oh, the NASDAQ actually has some bullish divergence. Actually, let me go to like the 6 hour. Probably on the 3. The 4 hour has slight bullish. If you could start bouncing here, you got some slight lower lows, and you got some slight higher lows on the 4 hour time frame. But you got to almost make this a deviation and come back into here, right? You got to come back into this bitch. This is really a support level, like that. All right, guys, I get off. I've been live for 2 hours on the morning, man. I'm getting off. Let's see what Bitcoin does here. Like I said, the dollar is shooting up on apparently what was bullish news. Interesting. Could just be coming up to double tap this again. NASDAQ is bouncing back up. ES, yeah, so you're seeing the stock market's getting a bounce back up. Now Bitcoin's coming down. I mean, you can't make sense of this, man. I'm out of this. I'll see you guys tonight. Let's see where we end up. I do think, you know, I'm looking at both ways, right? You do still have some liquidity to the downside here. But, you know, the question is, like, do they spike it back up first? I'm a big believer in spiking it back up first. This is a big inequality in the chart. I'm looking for the spike up. And then if they want to bring it back down after, something like that. But let's see. Let's see, man. Let's see. I'm pumped for the new week. This is a big week for Bitcoin. We're at the 50 and 200 EMAs. We're at this is such a critical level. And this could be the week that we do it, man. After a bullish engulfing weekly candle last week, usually that leads to a continuation of the trend. All right, I'm out. Peace out. See you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get some hype. I'm hoping that we see Bitcoin above 25,200 tonight. Maybe today is the day. Maybe today is the day. All right. Later. Peace. Later. Let's play some hype song while we're out of this bitch. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. Be back tonight. Later. I already said that like 3 times, but it's okay. I'll say it again. Peace. I'm out. Yes, I'm hovering down the desk. There's not even a point I have doing that. Hey!